And here's a red zone situation, second quarter, 1st and 10 situation, ball at the 16-yard line, top of the second quarter. Bills are in shotgun. And again, using some eye candy right here with McKenzie from right to left on the screen. This is the 16-yard touchdown. Beautiful pin and pull run with a down block from the right tackle, Darrell Williams, and really the tone-setting block by Dawson Knox, as you'll see on the linebacker, a number 4 there. So you get 2, down blocks or nice blocks at the point of attack. You get Cody Ford, the right guard, and of course our boy Mitch Morse pulling. And you're going to see Reddick, number 43, kind of take himself out of the play here just by getting too far upfield. Not that he did anything incorrect there. He forced the ball back inside, but that allows Mitch Morse to get up inside and pick up the third safety here. But take a look at Dawson Knox climbing to the second level and just cutting out the linebacker Pratt there. And that really allows, look at this alley now. I mean, beautiful. This is just beautiful.
Singletary cuts right off it and he's gone.
Yeah. And, he gets in there for 6. This is something that the Bills need to keep on running and, using that eye candy with McKenzie, because look what McKenzie coming across the formation on this jet sweep here. Watch what it does to one of the best defensive players on that Carolina Panthers defense, and Shaq Thompson splits that defense right in half. I mean, Spencer Brown is scooping to the second level, and he's supposed to be walling off Thompson, but look what he doesn't even have a job to do, really. Now Thompson gets back into the play near the goal line, but it's too late. Motors in for 6 points.
And you mentioned it right there, like Thompson gets back into that play near the goal line. Imagine if he isn't moved with that action. He
falls right in.
1,000%. Yeah, maybe he makes the play at the 10 or around the line of scrimmage, or at the very least around the 5, and it's not a touchdown. This play with the action from McKenzie, you pointed out Shaq, it also moves Jeremy Chin over, the safety right there, number 21. He has to respect and honor that. It doesn't allow Brian Burns to crash down. Just a really good action. You mentioned it splits the defense in half almost, and we talked earlier about plays that try to take advantage of what Carolina does. And I love what you pointed out with Reddick. He didn't necessarily do anything wrong, but the Bills took advantage of him trying to get upfield, and they used it against him. It allows for Cody Ford to get just enough of him for Morse to fit inside. And man, I watched this a bunch and just kept replaying it in slow-mo because it's beautiful. Dawson Knox's block is beautiful. Even Darrell Williams, the way he pins and seals, turns his man completely. Like, there is such a picture-perfect alley. Like, this is how you draw it up. The fact that Spencer Brown gets to the second level and is basically just like, I don't like, who do I block? Like the like the John Travolta gif from Pulp Fiction, where he's just kind of like looking around because he doesn't have anybody, because the action worked and fooled the defense, and then the execution on the gap run worked. These pin and pulls, we've seen a lot of them, not a lot of them, but we've seen a decent amount of them be successful throughout the year, including last week against Carolina and the week before against Tampa. When the Bills have been successful in the running game, it's been with these type of runs, because you can take advantage of the athleticism that Morris and Spencer Brown have up front, and even Darrell Williams sometimes to a degree. But it's nice to see them maybe have some kind of thing that they can hang their hat on when it comes to the run game.
Especially it works and maximizes Motor Singletary's, his strengths, his ability to, press and then cut back, which is his strength. It's very similar to 2015, 2016 with McCoy. Like, the Bills tried making him a zone runner. He wasn't quite it at that stage in his career. So what'd they do? They got in shotgun with Tyrod, and Gillisley was there as well. They were running those pin and pull runs in that Roman Anthony Lynn system, and they put up a ton of touchdowns in that portion of Shady McCoy's career. So yes, I do think they need to, and they've run it from under center too, so that is a good thing. And in the second matchup against the Patriots last year, it's something that they ran a bunch of. So hopefully they can start to hang their hat on that and kind of piggyback it with some of the RPOs, which we did see in this game.